All systems go. Clear for takeoff.
Welcome back to the NFL Week 1 Quick Hit videos. I'm Gyiraszin, pretty excited to break down the tight ends and defenses we have here for Week 1. But hey, before we get into that, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. Get over there and hit that subscribe button for me over there at the SHIPITNation.com YouTube page. Definitely appreciate that. But hey, we also got to let you know we got to keep you in tune with all the great stuff we have going on here at SHIPIT Nation. And this one here is going away here at the kickoff of Monday Night Football. You got a couple days left to blast out bundle. This will be the cheapest that you will see the SHIPIT Nation all year, 6 months, everything we have to offer, expert content, projections, tools, and of course, access to our Discord, which has to be one of the most entertaining Discords in all of the DFS space. But also, hey, becoming a member here, you get the education process video here, 101 NFL edition, done by Hoop and Tambo. I mean, 4 hours here. They break it all down for you, what they look at, their process, their roster construction, how they attack live finals, showdowns, all that good stuff. You guys got to get in there and check that out. Can't miss that. Definitely want to check that out. And then also, hey, we got a nice little promo going here with Run the Sims. You get 10% off. So get over there and use the promo code SHIPIT, and then you get 10% off. So make sure you guys get over there, check that out as well. But hey, we got some football to talk about. As I mentioned, pretty excited about the way last night's game worked out for us. Can't say I didn't tell you. But either way, hey, let's just take a quick peek at some of these injuries we got to worry about here with the tight ends. Kittle, a little dinged up here. It sounds like he's going to give it a go. We'll have to make sure, keep our eye on him. Mark Andrews, the same boat. Sounds like he'll give it a go with that quad injury. Should be all right there. And Hunter Long's out for the Rams. That will come into play here for somebody I may be looking at, obviously here shortly. But as far as DVP rankings go from tight ends, just kind of like to look at this here in the first week or so. Tight end, number 1 tight end last year. The tight end spot, obviously, with Kelsey. And Kansas City, number 1, New Orleans, number 2, Baltimore, Seattle, San Francisco round out the top 5. As far as the absolute worst scoring tight ends, Carolina, the worst, coming up with Washington, Cincinnati, Miami, and then New England. As far as the defensive side go, the toughest defense to play tight ends against was New Orleans, Buffalo, Dallas, Chicago, and then Washington. The tight ends, the teams that gave up the most points to tight ends last year: Seattle, Arizona, Miami, Tennessee, and Atlanta. So keeping that in mind, this week here was, as far as, my top plays, I'll give you a top play and then kind of some lower price mid plays. Now, normally for me, I mean, there's a lot of value here, so I could see everybody paying up for a tight end, but generally paying up for tight ends is a different kind of strategy. You usually have to pay down for tight ends as it weeks it kind of balance out here. Some of these guys rise up in price. Everybody's kind of soft price this week. Give it a couple more weeks here. We're going to be searching for some of these value tight ends. So that's where I'm going to stay here as well. And I'm going to be looking at David Njoku here against Cincinnati, 5,600. Now, Njoku came in big last year. As soon as Watson came back, had a few touchdowns there. I think he had 3 touchdowns at the end of the season there. And then he had a great camp. I expect Njoku to be a pretty good target. Favorite target of Mr. Watson here with the Browns. Now, I think you'll see 7 to 10 targets from Njoku. So at 5,600, I think he definitely can pay off his price there. Now, my next guy I'll be looking at here is Tyler Higbee, 5,300 against Seattle. I mean, with the injury to Kupp and Kupp already being ruled out, and I already was telling you about Hunter Long being out. I mean, Higbee already has a rapport with Stafford. I think he's going to end up being Stafford's favorite target here. I do expect them to be playing from behind. I expect that Seattle defense to be to give this Rams team fits. So I expect them to have to dump it. So I do like Higbee here today, or on Sunday this week. Today, I'm used to talking about baseball. But either way, I do like Mr. Higbee. And as we mentioned, Seattle dead last in DVP last year in giving up points to the tight end. Now, hey, the other thing I was going to talk about here this week here, I was talking a little bit about some defenses. Now, defenses generally for me are like a crapshoot. I generally don't like to play the chalk defenses. I don't really like to look at that. So week one, I can't really, I mean, I kind of know, kind of looking around and, you see what everybody's talking about. But I had 3 defenses that I'm looking at. One paying up for Washington against Arizona. I'm not sure if everybody's going to pay up for defenses. So definitely like to look at a lot of the high-end defenses. I think there's some value this week. So I might be spending that up and paying up for defense. Now, Washington does get Arizona. I think they got a lot of high upside. I think Arizona is going to be already in tank mode. I got a feeling we're going to be chasing Arizona around all season here this year. I like that Washington defense to get us a ton of points here this week. Also here, I'm going to be looking at Atlanta, 4,500 over there on FanDuel against Carolina. I mean, I like attacking these rookies here the first few weeks. I mean, there's just a different speed of game, different looks they haven't seen. And I think Bryce Young could see some issues here with this Atlanta defense. I think that he's just got too tough of a matchup. And I like their price here at the 4,500. Again, paying up a little bit there. I don't see them being that highly owned. Also here, Seattle, 4,200 against the Rams. I mean, without Kupp, we already saw that offense really is just nothing without Kupp. I think Stafford's going to be struggling here today, especially this week. I said it again. But either way, 12th man comes into play here. Definitely like the Seattle defense here this week. Now, hey, listen, the first time I've been doing these videos here, I'd like to get you guys the content you need. What are you guys looking for? What do you guys want to hear in these videos? Just kind of give me a little idea. Maybe leave that in the comments. Hey, leave me a few tight ends you like this week. And if you hit the slate breaker or something like that, we'll go back and check it out. Maybe we'll give a couple giveaways into the people here for any kind of comments you leave me. But hey, definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be rocking here this Sunday. I already had some winners over there in the Thursday night showdown, so make sure you guys check that out. And then don't forget about the Blast Off bundle is going away on Monday Night Football right before kickoff. So you guys got to get in there and check that out. And don't forget about drafters. You can still get in there and use bonus code SHIPIT. Get in there and draft up that have them for the week. So you guys get in there, check that out as well. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming here and checking it out. I'll see you guys at the top of the tournaments on Sunday. Good luck. Let's ship it.